Hello, welcome to the fourth episode of Monthly Calendars, and the first episode exclusively to my channel Monthly Calendars, that I guess you'd have to be watching to see this. Now, you may remember from my last episode, the Spider-Man calendar, October 2010, that I said that my next calendar is... Give me a second. My next calendar is for October 2000. Sonic Heroes. Now, for you guys, hopefully you've probably heard of Sonic Heroes, or at least Sonic the Hedgehog. This was actually the second Sonic the Hedgehog game that I ever really played. It was like, well, we owned Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on our Sega Genesis, but I played the demo for this, and back then, in like 2003, 2004, I pretty much wanted to buy every single game that I played the demo for. I was just a little crazy back then. So, when I started making monthly calendars, this was one of the few Sonic games that I actually owned. And so, I decided to do it for November 2009, because, I felt it was a really great game. And I still think it is. So, I used a template that was pre-made for the computer, which gave me this right here. You'll notice that around that, I just built that in. So, that was sort of crazy how I did that. Because, as you can see, I actually had no idea how to do all these squares. I had no idea how to work out triangles, so I had to make all these squares and rotate them so I could fill up the blank areas. Now, that actually is quite a bit of work. And it takes quite a while to get them just right. And I also did that. Now, I'm gonna put this back together. Now, last month's theme, since I didn't have any room because of these pictures of the Sonic Heroes team down here, I couldn't put last month's theme because I didn't have enough space. So I put last month's theme up here. Yeah. And then also, I accidentally forgot on last calendar to put Ice Age 3 coming to DVD, so I guess I decided to put it on this calendar. Now, you may see here, you'll see that this is a picture of all the teams in Sonic. Now, these are great teams, I guess. But, there's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Espio, Victor, Charmy, Big, Amy, Cream, Cheese, Shadow, Rouge, and Omega. And that was probably just done out of nerdiness. You know what it's like to be a nerd. And then here is a picture of Rail Canyon. You'll probably notice these bars on the side. I found that picture online and I cropped it. I should have, but I didn't. Now, yeah, Casino Park, not Casino Park. This Rail Canyon, for those of you who aren't familiar with the game, is like this huge canyon where you have to grind on rails and there's like a huge bottomless pit below you. This is Casinoopolis. Casino Park is from Sonic, another Sonic game. And right here, the whole city is made out of a casino. It's much like Las Vegas, except the casinos are much higher up and everything. So yeah, that's still a pretty cool zone. You can do pinball there and everything. Here is Egg Fleet, which is near the ending of the game when you have to invade Eggman's giant fleet and try to get to his final plan, which I actually don't know if you know his plan at that point. You just have to stop Eggman. He's gonna conquer the world. And then, here is Hang Castle. It's like one of the craziest levels in the game, which, if you pay attention, it is a level where everything can turn upside down by the touch of a switch, and you'll actually notice here that this is the sky, and this is actually the ground up above. So right in this picture, they're upside down, and this is actually the right side up. I did read somewhere that they actually they didn't really turn them upside down, but just recreated the place upside down. Something like that. And here's the switch that turned on these rings. Here also, I didn't crop the picture. It is a picture of Frog Forest. It's like a forest really high up with these giant mushrooms. Right here and here and here and here, I guess. You know, you just look around and you're really high up, and yeah, it's supposed to seem like a peaceful zone, at least I think it is, but according to the music, which is probably playing in the background. I add the music later, so, you know, I'm probably going to add the music according to what I'm showing in this. And I think they're about to die, because I don't see any land, so, except for, like, really way down here, so I think they're quite a ways away from finding a safe place to land. Here is Ocean Palace, where they find out that a giant rock is chasing them. Now this zone is a palace built on the ocean. It is also slightly playable, the Seaside Hill, which it's a Seaside Hill Ocean Palace mix, which they're pretty much the same zone except they're slightly different. In Sonic Generations, which I had not played when I created this calendar. It didn't even exist when I created this calendar. So, yeah. So those are the pictures. Yes, I didn't find any of them myself. Okay, so let's get on with the dates. We're zooming into Hangcastle right now. Okay, on the 1st of November was the end of daylight savings. Now, you know how that is. It's like the day where you get to sleep in 1 extra hour. You know, it's just a very nice thing to do. But then it pays you back when it begins daylight savings again by making you wake up a whole hour earlier, which it did last week. And I guess I had went to Tijuana the day before, which, yeah, you probably don't know what I'm talking about it. Yeah, that's later down the line. These are old calendars, and I'm just trying to catch up. Even that's good. G.I. Joe on DVD. Now, you may remember that on my August calendar, I put that was coming to theaters. That actually did not stay in theaters very long, looking at this calendar. This is G.I. Joe The Rise of Copper, not Retaliation, which wasn't out yet. So, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like this one movie, which I did watch recently, like I said. And then, let's see. Oh, I actually. And then, nothing else that day. But since the first day of the month was on a Sunday, it must be a month with Friday the 13th. But before Friday the 13th, on the 10th, which Up is on DVD. Now, you remember 2 calendars ago, hopefully, that I made the Up calendar video. which was September. And you may not notice this, but 10. That is the number of Pixar movie that Up is. Up is the 10th Pixar film, so it's sort of crazy that it came out on the 10th. Probably not intentional, because movies usually come out on Tuesday, and that's a Tuesday. They come to DVD, they come to theaters. Right? Here is Friday the 13th I talked about, because any month that starts with a Sunday is going to have a Friday the 13th. It's just the way it is. Which you might find that unfortunate, or you might find that okay, but Friday the 13th is my favorite. I didn't put it on the calendar, but... Or at least it doesn't seem dangerous. I mean, it could really be dangerous. Here is Lego Indiana Jones 2, the video game. This was actually the very first Lego game that I got, and it was quite a bit later, and I got it on the computer. But yeah, it was a great game. It was the first Lego game I got, and I played it, and it was really fun. It was a great Easter. And so usually when I think of Easter feeling, I know Easter's about Jesus' resurrection, but I also think of Lego Indiana Jones too. It's just the way it is. Which I guess Jesus rose so we could play Lego Indiana Jones 2? I have no idea. That's just a possibility. Planet 51 in theaters. I still have not seen Planet 51. I probably plan to, but I just haven't got to it yet. So, I can't tell you much about that. Let's see. Santa Buddies on DVD. Which is supposed to be Tuesday, because it's a DVD. Well, Santa Buddies is the fourth movie in the Buddies series, and, you know, I saw Space Buddies also, and so Santa Buddies came out, and, yeah, I don't quite remember anything of it, but I don't think it was good as some of the others, but maybe I just got over. Now, here are The Princess and the Frog in theaters, which apparently they had this on the release date, but by the time it reached the date, they delayed it to December, I think. So, that was confusing. You've probably heard of The Princess and the Frog. It's like, where the princess turns into a frog, so it's not like, you know, the traditional story where she kisses the princess, she turns into a human. She kisses the prince and she turns into a frog. So, yeah, that's what the story's about. And it happens in New Orleans. Now, here was Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is usually one of the best holidays. That, Christmas, Easter, and St. Patrick's Day. Yeah, I'm making this on St. Patrick's Day, so you probably are. I don't know how familiar this is, but yeah, it's pretty good. You eat a lot. It's tasty. And not tasty. I don't remember that one. Now, down here, there's Team Sonic, which is, like I said earlier, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. They have been a team for quite a while. All of them first appeared together in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which was released, I think, before I was born. It might have been released the year my older sister was born. Now, here's Team Dark. Here's Shadow, probably my favorite Sonic character. Rouge, they both appeared first in Sonic Adventure 2, and Omega, who's doing his debut appearance in this game. And his voice is dramatically changed in Sonic Adventure 6. And then, here's Team Rose, with Amy, Cream, and Big, and with Cheese, Cream's pet. And it sort of seems weird that Big's on their team, but I guess they're all looking for Sonic because they think he took off with Froggy and Cola, so yeah, you might be familiar with that. And here's Team Chaotix. They actually first appeared in SBO, Vector, and Charmy. They first appeared in a game I haven't played yet. It is Sonic. I mean, not Sonic. Knuckles Chaotix, I guess. Yeah, I'm not. It's Game Gears, and I don't think it's been re-released on any other extra game, so I wouldn't know. And you'll notice that this picture is great. Now, before I show next month's scene, which you probably already saw, I didn't show the color schemes yet. Okay, so you'll obviously notice that blue is supposed to represent Sonic the Hedgehog, blue hair. And then right here is yellow. These boxes are yellow. These are yellow. There's quite a bit of yellow. That's meant to represent Tails. And then I know I could have did a little bit more. Now, these lines are actually red. That is meant for Knuckles, and then text is red, so yeah, Knuckles doesn't get much. I don't know why. I sort of feel bad for him, but that's the way it is. So yeah, Knuckles doesn't get much. We really need to cover up the next episode. But yeah, I think that's about all I have to say about my calendar. And it looks like I missed a spot there. Sorry. Color go. See? I missed a spot. Well, yeah, that's what I have to say about my calendar. So, I hope this is too long. But yeah, here is next month's, the Santa Claus movie. Now, I could tell you a little bit about it now, but since that's the next month thing, I guess I'll tell you about it then. Okay, and yeah, you probably noticed by now that my calendars are sort of in themselves reviews. But yeah, this hopefully has been enjoyable to watch my calendar, even if it's quite long. Okay, so bye.